We have a box. If you've seen the title already, you're going to know exactly what this is. But I have literally 5 minutes ago just received this through the post. I'm englandDBZtoys and I am ready to unbox what I think is going to be Frieza in his space pod by S.H.Figuarts. And I am so excited. This box is from Japan. It's from Hobby Genki, from what I can assume. You have Japanese writing down there, so I'm really going to assume that it's the Frieza in his space pod. So let's get this open, and you will be here with me when I first open this, and you will get my honest reaction of what I think about the figure straight away. I have been waiting for this for such a long time. I say such a long time, it hasn't been out for too long. But it's going to look great next to the Ginyu Force. I've already got the Bardock as well, if I wanted to display it with the Bardock. And S.H.Figuarts, I've said in the last couple of videos that they have really stepped up their game in figure making. It has to be. I'm so sure that it's the Frieza. Oh my god. It is. And it looks so cool from what I can see. So let me just take this bubble wrap off. A massive thank you to Hobby Genki for providing the goods once again. Their link is in my description. And they're always fantastic. They send out this little thank you note just here every single time, Hobby Genki. And they also give you a cool Dragon Ball Heroes card from the game. And today we got Vegeta Super Saiyan. Really cool. But here he is. Holy cow. He looks amazing. Let me get focused. I have literally just received this through the post and I actually could not be happier. He looks great. So a couple of little tidbits which I saw on Tamishi's Instagram page. They said that they actually talked with Akira Toriyama to design this as this was a different colour originally, and then Akira Toriyama said, well, I actually want it metallic, and they made it metallic. You can see this is just a perfect figure. This has to be literally one of the best figures that Tamishi Nations have released so far, easily. So let me show you around the box first. We have got the figure window with First Form Frieza right there. We have got the Saiyan Space Pod with Frieza in there when he's about to blow up Planet Vegeta, which might be how I'm going to display him. And then on the side here, we have a few different poses and faces. On the back as well, so you can see, he comes with the 5-star Dragon Ball from Planet Namek. He comes with the little blast there, shouting face, a pointing hand, and I have no words. I have no words. Tamishi Nations, you have outdone yourself tenfold. So the tough thing is going to be choosing how I actually want to display him. There we go, I'll put that down there. Wow. Oh my god, this is just wonderful. Right, there's the little stand. Let's get his space pod up. First of all, you can see it comes with a little extra body which fits straight in there where he's sitting. Honestly, he's wonderful. It's so good. Let me get him ready on how I want to display him, and then we'll come back and I will show you different poses and things like that. So here is the First Form Frieza, and doesn't he look wonderful? Seriously, the colour, the style, the pose, everything. I'm really happy with this figure, and I know if you guys got it, you would be happy too, because look at it, it looks wonderful, and with Akira Toriyama's input into the design, it just makes it really fantastic. So let me show you some points of articulation now, so I'll zoom out a bit, and then we'll get in up close. So, as with any S.H.Figuarts, there's the movement is just everything. You can put the head around to wherever you like. you can flip them up, which means you can put his arm like up in the air and it doesn't sort of restrict the movement at all, because then that can come back down when it goes back down. You can move the knees, you can move the body, everything can move, even the tail. Attach the tail and you can move that up and down. So you can really pose him however you want. And I've just made him do like a Captain Ginyu pose. But he's just so cool. So let me show you some other poses you can do. So here he is holding the Namekian 5-star ball. I haven't got anything other to say than this figure just looks absolutely wonderful, honestly. The articulation, the colouring, the design, the size, everything just seems really perfect. And you can see that. You can see that in this. The black fingernails, all the detail of the rippling of the skin on the pink bits, everything from start to finish just looks amazing. Let me show you quickly down so you can see his feet. There's his feet as well, so he's got his iconic 3 toes, which he uses to kick Goku and, you know, boss around the Ginyu Force, and he just looks wonderful. I'm going to get him into the ship now and see how difficult that is. So we're just taking it handheld mode for a moment, and as you can see, there's a point in the middle of the space pod where you can actually attach Frieza's whole body, so that is a static part, it doesn't remove. So there's the really cool inside of Frieza's spaceship, which Akira Toriyama actually put the designs in for. Right, let's do the tail first. So you can actually just, as long as you've got good grip on it, you can sort of attach the tail like that, so it's coming out that side. But I suppose you can just have it either way. Okay, that was a little bit more difficult, but I'm sure once it's displayed, you're not going to be sort of messing around with it too much. And 100%, this is how I'm going to display him. In his Saiyan pod, with the blast in the air, and looking absolutely menacing, laughing at the destruction of planet Vegeta. This figure, in my opinion, is absolutely outstanding. As you know, from what I've said previously. But if I take a look around the Saiyan pod, you could display it sideways, you could display it backwards, and it still looks like a brilliant figure. The metallic, the matte black, everything, his expressions, the Saiyan armour, everything just looks absolutely brilliant. And if Tamishi Nations will continue to make figures like this, they will just be at the top of the game non-stop. Really unrivaled figure series. So here he is, stood with 3 of the Ginyu Force members. Berta and Goldo aren't currently out yet, but look at it. They just work so well together. Honestly, these figures are just outstanding. I'm really looking forward to the other Ginyu Force members. I'll let you take that shot in for a moment, because this just is unparalleled to anything else that they've been releasing so far. And the Frieza just absolutely tops it off. As you can see, the sizing is all correct, because this is what they would look like in the anime. Raccoon is by far very tall. Berta is going to be taller than Raccoon even, and then Ginyu's pretty tall, and then Jace has just stood up, but it just looks wonderful. And here he is, set up with Bardock about to face off with him. If I just zoom in on Frieza, look how cool that looks, seriously. This is a great figure to display. He's going to be on my shelf with all of the rest of the Ginyu Force, and standing in front of them, Bardock's also on that shelf. If there was anything that I actually could think that was sort of an issue with this figure, it was the neck joint that was quite hard to change. So I actually had to pull the head off, and the neck joint stayed in the neck rather than inside the figure, so I had to take then the faceplate off and pull it out, sort of putting a bit of pressure on it, and it did seem a little bit difficult to get it in this pod, but for collectors and people who are displaying it, that's fine, because you're not going to change it too much. As long as it's in its position, then that's mostly where it's going to stay. Thank you so much for watching this review of the Frieza first form in his Frieza pod. This is wonderful. I really recommend getting it. I got it from Hobby Genki when they first announced the pre-order. The link is in the description below. I can't remember how much it was, but definitely if you wait, it's going to go up on eBay and it's going to be too expensive for you to get. So try and get it nice and early. Hobby Genki, Global Freaks, Forbidden Planet, anywhere that will sell it, or any store that's near you, or if you're in America, there's plenty of places you can find it. Thank you so much for watching. I've been englandDBZtoys. Don't forget to subscribe, like and comment on my videos and share it if you can. It really, really helps the channel grow. Thank you very much. I'll see you in another review.